Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Moon will make its move in the sign of Aquarius on 6th of October, one day after the Dashera festival, until 8th of October. Moon will be in the Kumbh Rashi and Moon will be finding a debilitated Venus but an exalt Mercury, 8th from itself. The Lord of Aquarius Saturn will be retrograding 12th from the Moon, whereas the position of Rahu is quite interesting here because Rahu is in the 3rd house from the Moon. Now definitely this is the time when things start going right, things start becoming more positive. Aquarius is the natural 11th house and it is talking about gains. And Jupiter supports this moon by being in the 2nd house. One interesting energy sequence that I see during this moon transit is that your mind will be affected by mistakes of the past. Any desperate attempt to correct your past mistake without practical understanding of the situation will lead to more confusion, controversy, and most probably failure. So you must understand that learning from the past is very important, but then clinging on to the past or desperately trying to correct the mistake when you should not. Maybe this is not the right time, or maybe this is the right time but the approach you are taking is wrong. If you follow this path without analysis, things can go really bad. Especially in matters of love and relationship, if you try to enforce your emotion, if you try to enforce your thought process, then that can result into breaks in relationship. On the other hand, Moon in the sign of Aquarius may give you more acquaintances, more association with learned people. You can get help from your network circle. You might see that people whom you thought will not help you will now start helping you also. You will get help from all possible directions if you have a positive moon in your birth chart. Definitely this is the time to find an out of the box solution. A solution that is full of surprises, a solution that transforms you completely. On the other hand, if you observe the position of Ketu, now this Ketu will be 9th from this moon. Now this is dharma of mana. Now what is the actual dharma of mana? The actual dharma of mana is to take you to the spirituality, to take you to the divine and get rid of any unnecessary attachments, desires, emotions, and your emotional state of mind should be what you call as samabhava. And that's what this Ketu is planning to do. So maybe any desperate attempt in these 2 days will meet with disappointment and then you will just let it go. So it is better to understand what you can let go and what you need to perform. And if you know that difference, you will be able to let go in the first hand rather than facing a difficult situation and then letting go. That's the difference here. So we cannot ignore the role of Ketu and its influence on the mind during the moon transit in Aquarius. Be careful when you are fighting for insurance, fighting for your rights, especially if there is a family feud, if there's a family battle, especially between brothers for property related things. You will have to be very, very careful. If you're going to invest your money, invest in instruments which you think can bring proper returns, but also have a track record in the past. If you're going to invest your money at places where that can surprise you, then you can be surprised both in positive and negative ways, so be prepared for that also. Jupiter in the 2nd house is a blessing for this moon because this Jupiter will aspect 6th house from the moon, 8th house from the moon, and 10th house from the moon. Because of these Jupiterian aspects, you will also see that you will have surplus with you and you will be able to manage things very positively and you will be able to, in fact, you will have more than what you need. Probably that is the reason why you just want to, take over the situation, control the situation and then recover your losses because now you think you can. But wait, this is false assumption of power. Rahu in the third and a retrograde Saturn in the 12th can make you restless, can make you, prove a point. Somebody can hurt you through their talks, and you will be waging an all-out war just to prove your mettle, your point, and that is exactly what you should not do. Remember, Venus is weak, and the 7th lord, that means 7th lord from the moon, is in the 8th house from the moon. That means that is a unfavorable situation for the mind. That means mind will see the circumstances in a difficult manner. However, they might not really be difficult, but they may appear difficult. So that means it's a mirage and it's an illusion where you will have to differentiate between the reality and the myth. So don't believe in everything that you see. Don't believe in everything that you experience during these couple of days. Although not a very negative time, you can use this time to cut down your debts, correct your taxes, to secure your life financially, planning something on the basis of retirement, for your long-term expense, maybe a property investment, maybe you want to establish a new business, and a plan and an idea can come during this time. You must use this time to find a new way out, to bring out a new reality, because this Jupiter, this Rahu, this Saturn, on one hand it is making you restless, but maybe this is the necessary push that was needed in the first place. Now, if you have an Aquarius moon, or if you have many planets in Aquarius zodiac sign, that means it will be quite an experience for you. You must lay low, and you must pray to Bhagwan Shiva, chanting Om Namah Shivaya, or simply praying Om. Simply doing this Om chanting will help you recover from any mental trauma, any mental stress. Remember, when moon is in Aquarius, it is water getting influenced by air. So there will be ripples, there will be waves, it will not be a calm time, but it will be more dynamic. But remember, water and air can produce current on the surface of water, and water can be present in air as a form of water vapor, but they don't mix together. They are present in each other, but they are never really, connected with each other like the earth and water, because earth is something that holds the water. So you must understand that the elemental formation of moon and Aquarius is such that your mind can be influenced by a lot of people, and you can influence them, but it will not be a very impactful or a very strong influence. It may be minor, subtle influences, but that will also work in the long manner. So what should you do? Read books of great philosophers, great writers, and maybe some autobiographies. A book that can motivate you, because that is indirect way of connecting with the minds or the great minds, and you will be able to extract the information out of them. And this is a subtle way of feeling the impact and then motivating yourself to reach the right direction. Overall, it's a very positive time, and I wish you all the very best for these bright 2 days, and maybe new ideas that will come your way. Just secure yourself financially and refrain from any big unexpected big expense. Just avoid those two big expense. Any expense that you want to do, if it can wait, you should wait, and let moon join Jupiter. Thank you for watching the video till the end. We'll bring you more such videos. Please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss another update. Also follow me on Instagram and Telegram for reels and all content. More content are available there. For consultations, you can drop me an email. And for extended version of all the transits and some new stuff that are on the way, in the pipeline, please join my Patreon channel. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.